Hello and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video. In this one we're just going to do another weekly, or roughly weekly, it's been about 10 days, account update just so you can see the progress over short term as well. So what is going on with the account right now since the last video I made, which was, just talking about proving grounds, as we're, as you see we're closing in on it, we're at 3.25 million GP now. So up a little bit from the last video, which is nice, and I am bloating my roster a bit, which I do think is the correct way to go in this game. You see all these streamlined rosters with just JMK and Gas, and they have 2.8 million GP, and it's you're thinking, wow, that looks great, you're doing really well, but your galactic power has no effect on what's it called, your GAC matchups like it used to have. You back in the day you used to match up around people with similar GP powers, but that's just not a thing anymore. Everybody knows it. We're all sat here. We've all played those games. We're at 3 million GP and coming up against people with 8 million GP. So I think the best route to take in this game is just to rush to 4 million GP as quickly as you can. Unlock that hard conquest and proving grounds, and just start working on those even bigger and better characters, because we all know how good some of those proving ground characters can be, and conquest characters, which is obviously where the proving ground characters come from. So that's what I'm working on. It's I've just been going through, things I think Dengar's, yeah, just leveling up even abilities I'm never going to use. And just because I've got so much of these purple mats, did not mean to press on that. I've got so many of them. I've got 700 now. You get so many a day from the the web store. So it's just worth it to just go through, spend those extra little bit of credits, because it's not a lot really. 30, well, maybe a little bit more because of the last one, but and just getting all those leveled up, just because I know it's only little increases in galactic power, but it adds up when you do it on all your characters, and it's I'm gonna be trying to do that on all my characters, which I'm pretty sure I did. I just didn't know I didn't do Dengar. Of course, not applying the Omegas because they're quite finite for me, so can't afford to. And as time goes on and as credits become less and less of a bottleneck, I will start starring up all these characters I don't use, like Sabine, especially my pilots as well. That's another key point, because you get extra galactic power because you get it on the ship as well. So leveling up all these characters up to as close to 7 stars as I can get. I can get Jedi Control up to 7 stars, BB-8. It just helps Dacia. Probably some few more characters down here as well. Yeah, Rebel Hoth Scout can go up to 7 stars. There is a Tokatano Fulcrum somewhere kicking about, but yeah, there she is. So it's just going to be worth it for me over the next, once I finish these farms, to just try and blow up my roster up as much as I can. And speaking about the current farms, we are starting to really close in on a few of them now. Executors got the Boba Fett up to Relic 8, which is lovely. Dengar's done, Bosk's done, Vader's done, Boba's done. IG will come tomorrow with my Crate Dragon raid reward. We'll be able to get him up to Relic 5. Just need the Chromium Transistors, which is my major bottleneck at the moment, because I've just got absolutely zero of them, and not a lot of materials to scrap, just because obviously there's so many needed for getting everybody up to the relic levels they're needed. Signal data is not an issue, just keep farming that every day. So we'll get IG done tomorrow, then we'll probably finish off TIE Fighter Pilot, and then to finish off the farm we'll go for PX Relic 8 as the final thing, just because I need some time to farm up the the impulse detectors. Can't see it there because he's not Relic 7 yet. Let's go to Vader just so we can have a quick peek. These things, yeah, the impulse detectors, I can scrap them, but using the amount of free currency from the raid, I can buy a couple more as well, so that won't be an issue by the time I've got the other 2 characters done. And what's it called, Piet up to Relic 7, going on to Relic 8, I will have enough impulse detectors by then, that won't be an issue. It's just the Erodium heat sinks and the Chromium Transistors that are really the issue. Then as far as ships go, IG 2000, the only one left. Got it up to 6 stars now, which is nice. Refreshing this node every day, just so it's more like it's double drops rather than just the single drops, which is probably the best thing to do with your ships. But IG 2000 hopefully not too long away now. Other than that, all the ships are done. Razor Crest is done. Has been done for a while now. Slave on Houndstooth done for even before I started farming it, so that is really nice. So closing down on the Executor, and of course starting to farm up CAD and BAM. Just gonna get them up to Relic 5, just of course for the ships, just so they match up with the other pilots in my fleet. Will make the ships a lot better, you know, quite an important thing to do. It's like just the same with the Xanadu Blood. It's not part of the requirements, but you need it to make the Executor work. So it's worth farming it up, farming CAD and BAM up, just so you can have the strongest fleet, so you can get the most crystals possible. It's like if we go into ships, I've got it favorited, the Xanadu Blood. We'll finish that hopefully today when my hard nodes refresh. So that'll be nice thing to check off the list. And then the other major farm that we are closing in on, if we look at the Old Republic, mission only 8 shards away now. Then we'll do a full video going through unlocking all of Jedi Knight Revan at once. Not been doing the tiers as I've been starring up the characters. Like, I could definitely finish all the way up to the second last tier now, but once it loads, I'm going to do a full video on the Jedi Knight Revan farm, or the event. Just, you know, sit back, play through it all, enjoy it, because I've not seen anything on it before, so just going in blind. But hopefully this will be enough. I will imagine it is. I'm pretty sure. So then we can get Jedi Knight Revan unlocked. That's another big character getting relicked up. Got the team practically ready to go. You know, they just need gearing up, leveling up. Not leveling up, gearing up and relicking up. But once we finish Jedi Knight Revan and Executor, like I said last time, the plan is to still relic up some of these other teams. Mainly finish off my Imperial Troopers. My Bounty Hunters, my Republic, and then Jedi Knight Revan. As the 4 teams I want to finish up while I'm farming the hard nodes for Jabba. Just because that's going to take some time on its own. And it is important to make sure you have enough like core teams in the game to make sure that you are able to compete at like the highest level that you can. So I'm going to work on relicking these teams up, especially my Republic team, and well, my CLS is going to have to go up for Jabba anyway. But for Proving Grounds, which is amazing. Like, this Padme team's a absolute menace for some of the earlier tiers, like pretty sure like Cat and I think Maul as well is quite good for. So that'd be nice to have. But other than that, the account is coming along very, very nicely. You know, again, I'm going to try and push up to that 4 million GP just for the mainly conquest rewards. So you get so much extra conquest rewards in hard than you do compared to normal. But I think I'm going to call this video here. Thank you so much if you have watched this point. Please like, share, subscribe. You know, it helps the channel out so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one.